Your accurate forecast from Adam Bell starts now with Storm Tracker weather on Montana's news station.
Welcome back. I am live outside on our weather patio outside the KVZK studios here with an umbrella because it is raining out here. Right now the current temperature 39 degrees, a light northwesterly wind. We are looking at some colder air moving on into the area, but we do have winter storm warnings, weather advisories to talk about first. As we go to the graphics, here we go. We got winter weather advisories below 6,000 feet for Gallatin, Madison, Beaverhead counties until 5 a.m. tomorrow morning for 2 to 5 inches of snow possible. So we're going to start out with a rain as you see out here this morning, but then we will see a rain-snow mix developing later on today, and then just plain snow later on in the day. As we go on the other side of the divide, the mining city also under winter weather advisory until 5 p.m. tonight for 1 to 3 inches of snow, up to 6 inches though in the higher elevations, which does include Homestake Pass. On the other side of the divide again, Beaverhead, Gallatin, Madison counties are looking at for the potential for 10 to 16 inches above 6,000 feet with winter storm warnings until 5 a.m. tomorrow. So if you have any travel plans in the next 24 hours, something not to take lightly. We are looking at some significant snows up in the mountains. Temperatures right now in the 30s west of the divide with some light snow in Butte. 44 over in Bozeman. I just looked at the numbers out here outside of our studios, about 39 degrees with the rain falling. But as I put the satellite and radar composite into motion, you can see that we are looking at the snow moving in from the west, and that's going to be the trend throughout the day today. So if you start out with rain today, temperatures will be falling, and as temperatures fall, that's when we're going to start seeing more likely snow, especially even in the lower elevations, 2 to 6 inches in the valleys before things are all said and done, 10 to 16 up in the mountains. So expect those numbers on the temperatures to continue to fall throughout most of the day today. Overnight tonight, we're looking at clearing skies a little bit. Still a chilly one, a little bit of some fog possible as well. So brace yourself for a bout of old man winter here in southwest Montana. Back here live outside, it is 39 degrees and raining in Bozeman, but over in Butte, we are seeing some snow. So take your time as you head out on the roadways. Lindsay?
Thank you, Adam. Topping national.
Your accurate forecast from Adam Bell starts now with Storm Tracker weather on Montana's news station.
Welcome back. Good to have you along on this Monday morning. A little bit of some unsettled weather, or quite a bit of it, out in southwest Montana. Starting first with advisories, watches, and warnings. We have winter weather advisories for all of southwest Montana. East of the divide, it's below the 6,000 foot level for the potential for 1 to 3 or 2 to 5 inches of snow. West of the divide, about 1 to 3 inches. East of the divide, there's that better chance for 2 to 5 inches of snow. And those advisories all are in effect until later on this evening into the overnight hours. Above the 6,000 foot level, east of the divide, including Gallatin, Beaverhead, Madison counties, we have winter storm warnings for the potential for 10 to 16 inches of snow, and those warnings are in effect until 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you are traveling in the higher elevations, it's going to be very treacherous travel over the next 24 hours. Here's the big scenario. We actually have a cold front moving through southwest Montana. As the low pressure system moves on through, it's bringing colder air in behind it, along with that chance of some showers, and you can see that cold air sitting off to our west. That will be invading us for the rest of the work week as well, but we are looking at some unsettled weather in the short term in the form of snow and rain. Right now at Bozeman Gallatin Field, 42 degrees with moderate rain, but look at the temperature. We've been at 58 degrees since midnight this morning, so we are cooling down significantly. We've dropped 16 degrees just in the last 6 hours, and those numbers will continue to fall as the day progresses. So instead of seeing the numbers rise like we normally do, expect them to fall. And here's one of the reasons why I believe that's going to happen. Already off to our west, we're seeing light snow falling, 34 degrees, northwest wind at 7 miles per hour, so very unsettled weather moving on through. Some regional reports, we are seeing numbers hovering right around the freezing point at Monida Pass and Boulder Hill. West Yellowstone, 36 degrees and light rain. Dillon Airport, similar setup, so very cool conditions already. Just a few more degrees, and that rain will be changing over to snow. So your forecast for today, we're looking at temperatures falling 1 to 3 inches in the valleys in the mining city. Higher up, we could see up to 6 inches of snow overnight tonight, tapering off, maybe some fog later on in the evening hours, overnight into the morning tomorrow morning. As we set up over in the Gallatin Valley, similar setup. We're looking at 2 to 6 inches in the valleys, potentially 10 to 16 up in the mountains overnight. Unsettled and cool, temperatures dropping down into the 20s. Lindsay?
Fair, accurate, to the point. This is Montana This Morning on Montana's news station.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with Montana This Morning. I'm Lindsay Klein. It is Monday, November 8th. Just said we've got a But first, our meteorologist Adam Bell is outside in the rain that will soon be snow. Adam, how is it out there?
It's pretty wet out here, Lindsay, and it looks like that trend is going to continue as we move through the morning hours and into the afternoon hours. And we're already starting to see some of that colder air filter on in as well. And you can hear that wind on my microphone as we continue to get a little bit of a westerly flow that's going to bring that colder air in. We do have winter storm warnings for Beaverhead, Gallatin, and Madison counties above 6,000 feet, below 6,000 feet, and the rest of our viewing area. We are looking at winter weather advisories in effect till late tonight into tomorrow morning. So we're looking at unsettled weather starting this morning, and it will continue as we head throughout the rest of the day today. So plan for that. Satellite radar composite is showing that we have partly cloudy skies out there, and we will continue to see the snow showers move on through later on today. So expect cooler air to move on through. But as we move through the rest of the newscast, I will have a detailed breakdown on Lindsay of just how much snow we can expect here in southwest Montana. But we are looking at some very unsettled weather sticking around over the next 24 hours.
All right, thank you, Adam. MS Adam.
Outside here on our weather patio, we are looking at some wet conditions here in southwest Montana and outside the Bozeman area in the mining city. We're looking at some snow, so unsettled weather moving on into the region. As we look at the satellite radar composite, you can see that white stuff on the radar there is actually snow, and we're going to continue seeing it as we head throughout the day today. And we're also getting a little bit of some breeze out here. That's also going to help filter in some of that colder air over the next 24 hours. Looking at your State Farm road conditions report, lots to talk about on the roadways as we have plenty of snowy and icy conditions, especially in those higher mountain passes. And even if they're not icy right now, they are going to be wet, and we're going to see those temperatures drop as the day progresses. So we're looking at the continued deterioration of those roadways, especially in the mountain passes. So if you have any travel plans, just plan for winter-like conditions across southwest Montana. As we take a look at your school bus forecast for the day today, we are looking at 42 to this morning with that rain, but then mixing with and changing to snow in the Bozeman area, 36 degrees this afternoon. So it's actually going to be much cooler later on in the day. So plan to take that jacket with you for recess and possibly some snow gloves later on today as well. In the Mining City, similar setup, so plan for some wet weather over the next 24 hours. We'll be right back with more news and weather right after this.
Forecast, Adam.
And an unsettled Monday it is, Lindsay, as we're live outside of our studios here in Bozeman. Plenty of rain falling right now in the mining city. We're looking at snow. Winter storm watches, warnings, and advisories are in effect all the way through late tonight into tomorrow morning. So something to think about as you head out, especially in the mountain passes. We have winter storm warnings for the possibility of 10 to 16 inches of snow across the area. So expect unsettled weather to stick around. High temperatures today will be falling. So in fact, we've already hit our highs as we get cooler weather across the region. So plan for much cooler conditions and snow likely even in the valleys. That does it for us here in Montana this morning. It's all the time we have, but for now, plan for an unsettling wet day with winter-like driving conditions expected here in southwest Montana. Have yourself a great day.